go. Getting my nails done. Oops. It's on my coffee. I should have brought the damn tripod in. I got a new one. It's all like, you can wrap it around like a pole or something.
Yeah.
It's got these, it's really cool. The other ones that I have, they keep busting. I'm like, you damn junk. So this one I spent more on, and it's a little taller. So if I'm out somewhere, I can even attach it right to my door.
Nice.
So I'm going to play with that later and see how that holds on to items.
Do you have to download something on YouTube to like make it faster and all that, or?
Faster, I wish. I have Power Director on here, so whenever I do my videos, I go into Power Director, and then I upload, and then I edit, and then I could create whatever.
Edit? Do you edit?
Right through the app.
Which app?
Power Director. It's free. It's really good. There's a few of them out there, but I do recommend Power Director. You can pay. There's like a $5 fee, and you get like more.
Yeah.
But since now I'm bringing in the money, I might actually do it. But right now, I mean, the free is working great. I have a friend of mine who's doing a new intro for me. So.
How short?
All right, let's see. Clip there, and then let me look. Nope, a little shorter. I can touch right with that. So if I'm grabbing,
Let me cut all of them and see if you want.
this is kind of normally how I have it. Sure. Okay, so the finger actually works. That's good. Yeah, good. Thank you. Because this finger is the one I use for all my texting.
Yeah.
Tiny shorter. Because I feel it just nicking the thing. Yep. You got it, girl. Timer. Oh. But yeah, so I go make all the videos, go into Power Director, upload the videos there. You can upload pictures on your phone. You can add music, because they'll give you options of music in there.
Okay.
Just YouTube will copyright a whole lot of stuff. So you got to make sure it's like free music. Like if you feel like you're going monetized, you can't have copyrighted music. So I tried to avoid music as much as I can until I can actually find the YouTube free music wherever that's located.
You ever Googled it? See what songs are?
I didn't Google it yet. I just found out the other day that they actually have it. So I tried to find it on the actual my YouTube page, and I didn't find it. So I'm like, okay, I have a friend that's trying to help me locate it.
Yeah.
So, and then you can add your text, and then you can change your thumbnail, and you can set it. You can do this whole video and then save it and upload it. It'll go right to your, to your laptop, which is easier. So I do everything over my phone, and then everything gets saved because I set it for private now. I didn't do it prior because I wasn't too savvy with it.
Okay.
So then I set it to private, and then I go, when it's uploaded onto the YouTube, I go into it and I just edit away. I change my thumbnail, I'll add different little like emojis and just it's so cute. I was like, oh my god, I love this. So I'm getting so much better at it.
Down.
Yes, Power Director. So you just go into your apps, Power Director, boom, bring it up. It's blue. So everybody's like this will be recording. So when I'm done, I'll go in and I'll edit everything and just make because this is. What do you think, guys? Oh yeah, don't I look beautiful? Dog gonna be like, Tim, you're such a dog. But I
Square.
I got yeah. You can just little, you're not really. No points this time. A little harder for work.
Yeah.
But another video I want to do, I have to do research because I accidentally deleted the damn research. But there was a murder up the road from my house, right in Washington. And I had taken made several films when they were building the homes and such up in Washington at Hawk Point. And then in the newspaper, there was a double homicide right up there behind ShopRite. So I was like, oh my God. So then I looked it up and I saw the pictures and I read the article and it was even in the newspaper. And of course I threw that out. I'm like, damn it, woman. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to gather all the information, the names, the data, etc. And then I'm going to drive over to the murder house and I'm going to make a video. Now, by now, all the caution tape and all that shit is gone by now because this was last month. So, but it was the son, 50-year-old son, and he murdered his parents. Yeah, gruesomely, very gruesomely. And I was like, Jesus God, I cannot believe I lived a couple miles away from a freaking murderer. Like what the hell?
Yes, it is.
How old was he?
Huh?
50?
He was 50, and he killed his 70-something-year-old parents.
I did my hair halfway and I ran over here.
Yep, right a couple miles up the road from me. I was like, no way. At a place that I've been shopping for years, and it's that really, the country club, the Hawk Point Golf Country Club, and they're still building more homes and stuff like that.
I went to the gym.
But sure enough, next you know, he goes and he kills his parents. Yep. And it was like somebody walked by the window and he was sitting in the chair, tied to the chair, just bludgeoned. And then his mother was laying down somewhere. He used, I can't remember what the hell it said he used. What the hell did he use? A hatchet or something? Oh my God, it was just grotesque. I was like, oh my God, these poor people, but just reading it and then seeing their faces, and I'm just like, oh my God. I'm like, did I see this guy in ShopRite? He had bald head.
They ate them? All my friends, they ate them in one day.
But
I'm like, that is so...
I mean, they got him, and he's in jail and stuff, so there'll be a trial and God knows what else, but just something like that, kind of gruesome, happening so close to where you live.
Yeah.
And I had no idea that this had gone on right away, but prior to that, I was filming the area. I filmed, all these years, I would go to the ShopRite right there in Washington, and I would see this little sign, these weird little tunnels, this sign, and I'm like, one of these days I gotta stop. So one day I stopped and I made a film out of it, and it was called the double line kiln. Not even sure what that is. So, but you can't walk into the tunnel. You can walk in just a little bit. So I filmed the two holes, but they kept it there because it's part of our history, So I did that, and then when I turned the camera, I said, oh, look, guys, they're building the house. They had the crane there, and they had the huge, big part of the building, of the wall. And they had it up in the air, and they were putting it down. So I was like, oh, you guys got to check this out. So I got that in there. And then I came back, I don't know, a couple weeks later, because people were like, that was interesting. Give us an update on that, the homes. So I went back and I filmed some more. Lo and behold, there's a murder back there. And I'm like, damn, I got to do an update on this. So that might be some good hits. You know?
You know what? I think it's maybe later in the day. Let me see.
Yeah, it's more to my.
All right, guys, I got to hold this because I have a sip. I wanted it up in there. I could have had it like right there, but
Oh, it won't be down though.
yeah, it'll be down because of the pop socket. Oh, can't wait to try the medical stuff out. Oh my God! I'll tell you what. I put in what do you call it? Inserts in my shoes. What a difference! What a difference just those small inserts. They weren't long enough for the whole shoe, but they stopped like at the palm before your toes are, so I can kind of feel that. But just all 8 hours on the floor, I was like, wow. So I ordered a new back brace. I didn't order the knee brace because I have one just like it. I need something bigger, longer, and sturdier that's going to stay more in place.
Yeah.
I ordered a pair of arthritis gloves. They're fingerless because I have it in my hands. Compression socks. So I got 2 pairs of those. I got a back support, so you slide it over your car chair or your chair, and it does that arch, so I can lean onto that lumbar support.
Yeah.
And then I got a cushion seat, which is basically used for the cushions inside of a wheelchair. You know those square cushions, they drop right on the wheelchair for a person to sit on?
Yeah.
I ordered one of those for my recliner.
And Mike went there like a couple weeks ago.
And then I got 2 of these. One has to be engraved. What? Oh, got the thumb. This one's done, but I have the other one in the car. I just have to find a place to have them. This one's for my heart condition.
Okay.
So something happens, they'll know. And then the other one is for my VSG, the vertical sleeve gastrectomy. So if something happens to me and they don't know I have it, if they put the tube down my throat, they'll puncture through it. Exactly. So they said you need to have a bracelet for that. I just need to find an engraver. If you ever find one locally, let me know. Shoot me a message where they are. I don't know how to engrave into metal, so that'd be a cool thing to learn.
I could kind of do it, but it's not engraving though.
Yeah, it's just it's stainless steel, just something on the back. I thought, do I have some type of tool?
You need a drummer.
Yeah, I have one. You know what? Yeah, I do. I have a Dremel for when I'm doing the jewelry. I wonder if I have a tip for that. See if I can drill in SVG. No, VSG. Wrong one. Vertical sleeve gastrectomy, VSG. Big letters on the back, and there we go.
So I'll need that too.
Yeah.
Because I'm thinking about getting the sleeve done.
Tell you what, that weight came. Like, oh my God. Now I'm eating more than I did back then. Mine was in 2014. And then I lost 80 pounds in 6 months. And then I went on a 6-month stall, and then it picked back up. And then I lost a total of 125. So I went from a size 22, 24 to a 12 in a year.
See, I have a customer who got it done, and she was able to lose only like 30, and it stalled.
Well, how long?
Like right after the surgery, she lost,
Right.
The first couple of months they want you to lose, have get down to a certain,
Yeah.
and for some reason she was able to get only to 30, and she was like, what the hell's going on? And it's not like she's not doing what they're saying,
Yeah. Well, if it's big, I mean, it says in the thing, or even at the meetings, because you have to go through the process of doing it.
Yeah.
Everybody gets a stall.
Yeah.
And mine lasted 6 months.
Okay.
So if
So
she's
it's not
under
6
that,
months
she has
yet.
no worries.
Okay.
She'll pick right back up and it'll just pop right off. Because that's what happened to me and 5 of my other friends that had it done. And that's one thing everybody's asking me to do is make a video on that journey, but there's so much documentation I need to get before I could do that. I can't just, I go on live chats and I talk to people and all kinds of stuff, and they're like, I want to hear your story. I'm thinking about doing it, but I want to hear from you. And it's just like, mine's a good journey. At the same time, it's sad because I put 50 pounds back on.
Yeah.
Because I got I made the mistake a couple years ago of having a candy bar on Halloween while kids were trick or treating, and I tried it and I got sick on it. And then like an hour later, I tried another one, Reese's Peanut Butter Cup, and it went in fine.
Yeah.
And sugar is your worst enemy.
Yep.
And I got
Still,
the.
it's currently my enemy.
Yep, and
So I'm
it's
trying to
it's
get off
kicking
of
my
it.
ass. Let me tell you. It's just terrible. So hopefully I can try to re-kick this, but the only way to do it is I have to go back to the beginning. Have your, basically your liquids, yes, and follow the whole thing from the very beginning to try to restart.
And that's what she did when she stalled at 30. Mm-hmm. She did that, and she was like, it didn't do anything.
Is she getting in enough calories? Because that contributes.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, she has to get in the calorie intake. She has to get the nutrients that you're supposed to, like the vegetables and the chicken and the fish. So if she's eating the wrong stuff, though it could be healthy, it's not kickstarting the pouch. So just let her know that she's got to make sure she gets those calories.
Wait, do you have the sleeve or bypass?
I had the sleeve.
Okay, yeah.
Tanya had the bypass. She changed her mind last minute. I mean, she got small in the legs, face, and arms, but her stomach remained. Me personally, I think the sleeve is better. Even though it's...
I want the sleeve.
Yeah,
I
I researched it all for a year until I finally did it, and the sleeve gastrectomy was the best choice. The balloon it's stupid as hell. Every month you got to go in and have it
inflated,
inflated,
or
exactly.
whatever.
Yep. I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to deal with that. I don't want to lose all my stomach. I want to keep a portion of
And the
it.
balloon, you have to pay for it. It's not covered by insurance.
I don't even know. I don't know what the cost is on that. I think some people it can get covered, but I mean the easy requirements are is if you have a BMI of 30 or more. They were like 35, but my surgeon, it was 30 or more. I was at, 32 or 34 or
I'm at
something.
50 something.
Yeah. So that's the number one thing. And then do you have a health problem that's related? So they look at that.
No, I have sleep apnea.
Boom. They
pretty sure they're
paid the
gonna-
$4,000 for me.
My requirement is I have to see a nutritionist for 6 months, or 6 times, which is 6 months, one each
That
month.
long?
Yeah,
Oh, I did too. Who do you go to? Who's your surgeon?
in Philly.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I go right up Dr. Ballum and Clinton.
Palazzo.
No.
And
A lot of these doctors do know each other.
yeah.
This one? Or that?
It's water.
You want me to just
Keep it-
push back the
yeah.
table and bucket? No cutting.
I mean, they just want people to be sure of the decision because it's permanent. And they want to see, what the nutritionist, when they showed me the plate size and the food and,
I have state insurance, that's why.
yeah,
And yeah, I have the whole document paper right there.
cool. I had the, it was 2015,
my
I
blood work
had disability. Whatever that's called. Medicare. I think what the hell it was called. I had Medicare, so they wound up covering it.
Yeah. I have Medicare too.
Yep.
And my
They'll
Medicare
cover it.
require me 6 visits.
Yeah. They might have changed it since I was there. I think before it was like, I don't know, 2 visits, whatever. your couple appointments with your surgery, and then you have to go to. We went to Hunter Medical Center for what is that damn thing? Not a conference.
Yeah, perfect.
Oh, seminar.
Seminar. Thank you. Had to do the seminar. So yeah, we just followed each thing.
Yeah, they have webinars now too.
Webinars, really?
Yes.
Yeah, there were
Saves
videos
a
we
lot
had
of
to
time.
watch as well. Just a couple small ones.
It saves time from having to go to the seminar.
Yeah,
Because I
I
went
enjoyed
to
the live
seminar.
one. I went twice.
I went to the seminar
When did she
already,
come?
and
When did she come?
you know, and I still remember everything, and I did my research. You know, it's been
Yeah.
over a year.
Yeah.
You know that I've been debating this.
Yeah.
I haven't seen her. I'll see her later.
And then Courtney, she watched me for a year, and then she knew exactly what I was going through, and she's seen it all, and she said, okay, I'm ready. So I introduced her to my surgeon. She followed everything. I went with her to appointments. I went with her to the seminar.
First
And
thing
then
they're
she
like,
had
you know,
hers
you
done.
can't get pregnant in 2 years. I was like, yes, I know that.
Yeah, they said that. Yeah. And Courtney had a couple miscarriages. And then she finally had Harley.
I have the next one in either way, so.
Whew.
We'll probably go to the greenhouse after.
It will get a little shorter when I file.
Okay.
Yeah. So how was your holiday?
Yeah. I had Harley Christmas Eve, which was nice. I was like, yes, I'll take her, because I was just going to be home alone.
Yeah.
And so we drove to my oldest daughter's. I gave my oldest grandkids their gift, hung out there for a few hours, came home with Harley, and then Courtney got off of work at 11:30. She got to my house at midnight. I said, hey, it's officially Christmas. And then I let Harley open a couple gifts when we got back. And I said, take the gifts home, put them under the tree, so that when she wakes up, you know, she can open stuff and more stuff. And so she called me at 9 in the morning, FaceTime, and I got to watch it all go down. So that was so cool.
Technology nowadays.
Oh, I'm
man.
telling you. And then I just stayed home all day. I was kind of disappointed because neither of my kids, I don't know if it's inconsiderate or what, but like they don't acknowledge me a lot. No cards, no nothing. Like I didn't even get, I always send Christmas cards, but I didn't get one Christmas card, not one gift from my kids.
Either of them?
None of them. Even my 20-year-old son, I text him Merry Christmas. He never texted me Merry Christmas. I wrote him on Facebook, hey, how are you doing? I haven't heard from you. I see that you had a good Christmas with your girlfriend and family or friends or whatever they were. No response. New Year's Eve, I went to my parents because they didn't want to be home alone for another New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
And that was awesome. I mean, I'd like to do that like every year. We had fun.
Like a tradition.
Yeah. And, I mean, we did it years ago. We used to have big parties there.
Yeah.
But that was when they were drinking. They were alcoholics. You know? And then my mom almost died from it. And that's when they shaped the shit up and stopped. So they've been sober for, I don't know how many years now. 60. Oh God, I lost track. How long?
good,
A
though.
long time. It's great. And, crazy. But, so yeah, nothing on New Year's Eve, nothing New Year's Day. Well, no, I got a text from Courtney, Happy New Year's, Crystal, Happy New Year's. Nothing at all from my son. Haven't heard from him in a couple weeks, and all of a sudden today, I get a text, and he says, will you be home at all tomorrow? And I'm like,
When he needs something.
so I text him back, I said, I'm working 2 to 10. And I haven't heard back. I'm like, what does it need to do? Go through my coupon closet that's totally stocked with everything when I'm, I don't know.
You do videos on that, right?
Yep. I do my couponing videos, my penny videos. Been teaching people a lot of stuff for a year now, and then when I went monetized, it took 3 months to get a check. But you have to have over 1,000 followers. I have 2,560, I think. So you've got to get over 1,000, and then you have to get 400 watch time hours per month in order to get your revenue. So I have ads running. So anybody can do it. There's a guy, he started, I met him when he had, I think, 6 people, and then within a month he was over 2,500. So you can do it. And I just let them all know that, guys, once you go monetize, it's going to take you 3 months.
What's monetized?
Monetize means you can earn money from ad revenue. So they'll put ads on your things, and if people watch them, you get money. My first check, and they'll send you your W-2s and everything because it's all paid through Google. So I haven't got my return, but my very first check from them was $157 and change. And that's just from playing around, goofing off, doing videos of all kinds. Just,
Nice.
One of the ladies, she's got 50-something thousand followers. She made a video last week, but I finally watched it yesterday.
Yeah.
When she started getting her money, whatever, she quit an $80,000 a year job. She was a social worker for diapers in Princeton. Google paid her for her videos. She started $500 a month, and that was just extra. Now she's a lot more because she's over 50,000 people.
Yeah.
So you can bring in the bucks. I mean, look at these people that are millionaires.
Yeah.
You got Jeffree Star and James Charles, and oh God, I love watching them. Sometimes, I do crafting. I do, oh my God, you name it, I do it. Well, not really. I had some guy email me, because I have my email address up there. He emailed me and asked me if I wanted to do porn with him on Pornhub.
Oh,
I was like, are you freaking kidding me? I said, no, sorry. And then he wrote again. He said, are you sure? And then he sent me a picture of him. Ugh. I was like, I cannot believe people actually
you get clips.
do this. And I'm like, no, I'm not interested. Do you understand? Stop emailing me. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. So, I had to experience that in December. I was like, that's the first time that's happened. But, yeah. And then you got people who write comments and are really nasty. They'll say, your video quality sucks. You're stupid. And just, like, whatever they want to say. Yeah. And then you get the trolls. And then I'm like, all right, enough of this crap, I usually leave everything, but this one lady, she ripped into me so bad. And then it was a long comment, and then she went back and added another long comment. And I'm like, I never delete comments. I learn from everything, whatever. And those, I had to delete them. I deleted them and I blocked her because it was just stuff that came out of her mouth. I was like, oh my God. I'm like, do not make me feel like crap for my poor quality of that one video. I mean, it was jumpy, I agree. It could have made you seasick, but it was just the vent that I was doing. And yeah, but she ripped into me, and I'm like, oh my God. But yeah, no more anything carbonation.
Yeah.
Like,
Some
I
people
didn't touch
could
carb.
get into it, but
Oh, look at Tanya. As soon as she had a bypass, she went over and got that huge Slurpee. She never followed. She struggled with trying to, in the very beginning, but then she went right to, she kept Slurpees. So I'm like, you can't do that. You can't, what are you doing? And I think that's why her stomach stayed so large. I'm like, girl, you're addicted to those Slurpees, those 7-Eleven Slurpees, or
Yeah.
what? Yes, you gotta stop. And she's like, I
Yeah,
just
I'm gonna
can't.
turn so you can see more.
Yeah. Whoop.
Uh-oh.
Good work.
Yeah, it looks better.
Cute. But I'll have a sip of something carbonated. Oh Lord! All of a sudden, it's like, oh, you get a pain in that bubble,
They
Like,
say your heartburn gets worse
and then your
when you
heartburn.
have the bypass. Oh no, when you
No,
have
no.
the sleeve,
The
they
sleeve
say
you can still get the heartburn.
you
The
get-
bypass is
it's
supposed
harder.
to. Yeah.
It's more. If you don't have any, you will.
I had
And
it.
if you do, it gets worse.
I had Barrett's esophagus, and that's a pretty bad one. I had the bypass. It disappeared.
Oh, that's good.
So I had an endoscopy a couple times since, and I just had a tiny bit of heartburn, but the Barrett's esophagus is gone because that's a cancer causer for your esophagus.
Yeah.
So that was gone. I mean, it actually resolved it because of the bypass. So thank
Yeah.
God for that. But you can get the ulcers, can get the heartburn. You
I have a customer
you
who
have to
has
have
the
your
ulcers.
vitamins. Oh, I had ulcers when I was 16, 19 years old. Not
Ulcers
caused by
out
that.
of the wazoo.
Bleeding ulcers. I was throwing up blood. It was so bad. I was like, God help me. And the doctor kept giving me these different medications, and they weren't working. Zantacs and this and that.
Oh yeah.
Tagamet. The one that worked was Axid. It actually stopped, and I would sit in pain and just sit on a bed and just rock for 6 hours because, oh my Lord, it hurt so bad. But yep, that lasted 3 years. And I'm like, how did somebody so young at 16 develop this? And he was like, what kind of stress are you under? Like, I'm like, I'm not really. So it's weird how things happen. But I'm prone to having some heartburn for sure. But like I'm back to the candy, back to the junk food like crazy, and this and that. And this is why I started gaining weight. And then I'm like, how in the hell can I eat half a sub? How is that possible? He's like, see this cup? That's your amount of food.
Yeah.
So 5-6 times that I'm able to fit in before, oh my God, I feel the pain, like, stop. That's your signal, stop. And then I'll wait 30 more minutes and eat the rest of the other 6-inch sub. I'm like, how is this damn possible? Had an endoscopy done. They said my pouch grew a little bit, so it does
It
stretch.
expands, yeah.
Yes, it does. People are
They
like,
say
not
it
like
does,
that
but
one, like
it's-
full, because I had it tested, and it expanded a little bit to where I can put more into it. And that's not exactly what I want. So all of this stuff is not the surgery. It's all me 150%.
Yeah. It's all in your head.
I mean, I saved some of my clothes that are the size 12 because they're cute and pretty, and I'm like, well, I wanted to go smaller. When I hit the 12, I had 20 more pounds to go to I was 162 and a size 12. I said, no, honey, I want to get back to, high school. I want to try my goal was 145.
Mine's like 170.
Yeah. And he said, no, Tammy, 145, you're not going to look right. I'm like, honey, I was 145 for a long time when I had my son.
That's the last week I remember.
And I said,
170.
I'm still the same height, so don't try to tell me that it's, I said, I've been there. High school was 138 to
If I
140.
could get under 170, I'd be happy.
Yeah, you
'Cause
just keep
170
going
I remember
until
was
what
like a
you...
medium for me.
Yeah.
Medium large.
You know how excited I was to, I wanted to throw a party when I saw 199 on the scale. I was 286 pounds, my highest weight ever in my life.
The highest I was 303, and that was before I went to Vietnam. And I was
Whoa.
290.
Whoa.
And
It's
I didn't
exciting
know that
when you get
because I
under...
went to the bariatric. And they're like, get on the scale so we can see,
Yeah.
how much you weigh.
Cool.
And I was 290. I was like, really?
Yeah. Well, you
And
did
I ate
something
a lot
over there.
It was
Really?
no processed food.
I was just going to say it was the quality of the food.
But we ate a lot. Like,
Yeah.
we kept eating, and I was like, can we stop?
Were you exercising? Were you walking? Were you
We were
cycling?
walking. There was more walking compared to me sitting
Yeah.
here all day, you know.
Wow. Well, food is definitely healthier, that's for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, I got that damn paper cut from the box. Oh my god. A couple of them, but they already peeled. This one I just got a couple days
Yeah,
ago.
see right here.
You see the other one? Yep, yep. And then one right on the thumb.
Yeah.
So you're grabbing the boxes, you're pulling the things out, whatever, and I'm like, oh, even
cardboard.
just the cardboard, even just the toy alone, I'll grab the box.
Yeah. The cardboard boxes. Ugh,
Yep,
that
and that's
paper
what
cut.
they all are. They're all cardboard, and I'm like, oh, sting, oh, sting. I knew exactly what I did when I felt
You
that
know what
sting.
you can do? Get nail glue and just glue it.
Really? You know what? I did get a bottle of this liquid bandage, and I used it on.
You would have
I
to,
used it here.
You would have to apply it every time you wash your hands.
Yeah.
That way you don't have to.
That's true. Smokey jumped up on me and he cut. I was sleeping, but he jumped on the bed, but he landed on my face, and he sliced me here, and I felt the blood dripping down, and he nicked my nose and he nicked my forehead up, my scalp here. So I went to the bathroom, I wiped it, and I'm like, I can't put a Band-Aid on this, and I have to go to freaking work. Are you kidding me? So I pulled out the liquid Band-Aid,
Yeah.
and I put that on. It stopped it, but I had that red, that looking scar or looking
Yeah.
scratch for that whole week until it finally disappeared. But it worked. That's good
Try to
stuff
put
to
a
put.
Band-Aid.
Yep, that's wherever you can't put a Band-Aid, man. Stick that liquid bandage on, and you're good.
Keep it in your pocket.
Yep, because it's a tiny little jar like that. Yep, that's good. I'm gonna start carrying that in my wallet or my purse. I can even stick it right in my apron at work
Yeah,
because
your
it's,
work uniform,
it's
yeah.
smaller than the size of my lipstick tube. And then every time I get a nick, zoop zoop. Very smart. Good idea. Yep. I wish I could go to a chiropractor. I need one so bad. Even though
Why can't you?
they said the metal and all the crap in the body, I
You
can't.
have all that metal.
Yeah, and I'm thinking, it's bull crap. Why can't he do an adjustment around it? He can't, they snap your neck. He can't because I've had all that crap in there. I wish
See,
he
I
could.
like getting my neck cracked.
I was like, yeah, go ahead.
I go to Dr. Colones. He makes you do x-rays before.
Yeah, if you're beginning x-ray. So if I were to go back now, we would have to get the series of x-rays. But I want a hip adjustment. Let me tell you, there's things that they can do. I think that who cares about the metal in there? But I think I would feel so good to have my shoulders done, because there's so much
It doesn't
tension.
hurt to go to him and ask, like, hey, I know I have this, and
Yeah.
this. Can you
'Cause
walk
I used to
around
go
this?
right
'Cause I
here
don't
at
wanna waste my time.
Washlewski.
Yeah.
I loved him. And he's the one who did the x-rays when I first started seeing him many years ago, like 2008.
Yeah.
And he's like, okay, Tammy, you have issues with your vertebrae here, here, here. He showed me everything. And then, man, he just started cracking away. Well, obviously way before any surgery.
Yeah.
But it felt so good coming out of there. Only one time I thought he broke a rib. So he sat there feeling, he's like, I didn't. I said, boy, it felt like you broke a rib. You got me good on that one. But other than that, oh, what relief. And honestly, the physical therapy is a waste of freaking time.
Yeah.
I think that's only good for
It all
certain
depends which
things.
physical therapy.
Right.
It all
Cer-
depends
cer-
which one.
yeah.
I went to a really
I had
shitty
a
one and I
couple
went
of
to a
them.
really good one.
Yep. And none of them, anytime I went to these guys, it was all through Hunterdon. It didn't do shit for my problem. I still wound up having surgery on it or still have the issue. The knee, I had the x-rays or the MRI done on the knee. The ACL is wearing out so it can tear. So I have a new appointment with them because I'm bending down on the floor. I have to straighten and organize every row floor to top. As my boss says, Walmart is the new Toys R Us. I'm going, oh,
Isn't Toys R Us supposed to be opening up? Or
they have
something?
some. Yeah. They opened one in Texas, and then there was one that was supposed to be here. Target bought them. So they're keeping the name Toys R Us, but it's a Target company, and they're changing they're keeping Jeffrey, the giraffe,
yeah.
but they're changing
Like
the whole
sales.
Yeah, the store, the display, the look, it's all kind of different.
Yeah, something good.
Yeah, what do you guys think, huh?
I know.
And it's cool because you have all these like speeds. You can change the speed of whatever parts, and then you can go in and like if you have this one part of your video, like oh my god, I need to edit that. You can just go in. Like I do it on my phone. I don't even go into the app. I just go into the camera and then click the edit button and click. What's that? I can't remember the name of it, but there's a button on it to where you can edit. It's like cut.
Okay.
Okay. So then you just move the two things. So you say you want to cut out that piece, you just take it, you bring it right to the scene.
Like that,
and then you can play it, view it first, and then hit save. And then you can go back and then take the other side and just cut that whole section of that clip you need removed. So there's so much that you can, and that is just doing straight through your phone, right in your camera. You can edit that right there, cut scenes out, make a 50-minute video all the way down to like 20 minutes if you want, just by cutting out certain scenes. You just resave it, and then when you're all done, you delete the original 50-minute video, and then you have all these clips, and then you just put them together.
Download them.
It is cool. It's fun.
Upload them, I should say.
Yeah. I filmed some of things in Florida when I was there. The road trips when me and Susan went to Texas. Yeah. I got a lot of footage there. I got one because we drove all the way up to retrieve one of our stolen dogs. So that was an event. I was like, we're going to get the Popo on film, and it's just crazy. But that didn't happen. So, because when we first went there, I saw the dog in the back. I'm like, there's the dog, there's Snoopy, there's Snoopy. But I couldn't pry the gate open. Yeah. I mean, I would have if I could have, yeah. But at that time, we weren't trying to get the dog. We were spying kind of deal. We went to
investigating.
Yep, we were investigating, and there was 3 of us. So it was Susan, the owner, me, and then one of the fosters that works in Amarillo, Texas.
Make sure that it was the
so
right place,
exactly. So we had to do all our PI work, and that's what we called ourselves. We were PIing, so we did all the PI work, and then I seen the dog. I did some film. And then we went and called the police, and then came back and sat in the front, but I stayed in the back.
Yeah, just in case.
So I was at the gate filming,
and
if she let the dog back out, because when we came back, the dog was gone, so she had put the dog in the house. Those 2 were at the front of the house trying to get the dog, so I figured if she let the dog out, that's when I was going to push that rotten corner of the fence in and yank our puppy out. Because she has proof it's her dog. But the cops were like Susan said, you don't understand. We drove from New Jersey to Texas just to get our puppy, my dog. And they wouldn't come. They would not show up. So they were banging on the door. And I'm in the back. And they were banging on the door, and she finally came out. She wouldn't let them in. I mean, it was just crazy. So all of that, we didn't get the dog, but she said, you know what, just in case something happens, I'm not driving all the way to Texas without bringing puppies home. So we went to the shelter, the Amarillo shelter, and we wound up bringing home, I think it was 6 or 7 puppies. So, crazy. Yeah, that's wine, right?
like a wine color.
Yep. I'm sitting there looking and looking. I'm like, I used to get this color.
Yep.
It's, I mean, to me, it's still a winter color, winter, fall, whatever.
Oh, yeah.
But I didn't want something all crazy. I wanted something just dark, easy.
Burgundy.
Yep.
All right, bye.
Oh, little stringies.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you get that from there on your trip?
The other two.
Okay.
That one I got from Florida.
I always bring home souvenirs. I have to. Anytime I'm out of New Jersey, trust me, it's like, well, except for PA. 'Cause,
Yeah,
you know.
the one that with the string is actually 4O, which is for Ocean. It's that like $20 bracelet where you buy the bracelet and I don't know how many percentage goes
Oh, cool.
towards taking plastic out of the ocean.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, this one's for the sharks because there's a black string. The black one
I
inside.
fear sharks, but I definitely believe in getting that damn plastic out.
I only got it because it goes with everything.
Do you
Why
have-
does it have to be sharks?
Do you still use, well, say you got the plastic straw, a lot of people are trying to get like the metal. I'll cut the roof of my mouth if I
With
got
the
like
metal
metal
straw?
straw because I'm very forceful when I'm using straws and I'm always hitting the back. Can you imagine stabbing myself?
Some of them have like a plastic top of the metal.
Okay. Oh my God. It's
A
like
rubber
Oh,
thing.
I haven't seen him because I've seen Jeffree Stars and I buy his makeup and stuff.
And some
I
of
haven't
them,
in
they
a while.
smooth out that top part.
Oh my God! I
So-
can just only imagine it gutting the top of my mouth. Jeez. But I would do it, and it's cool because they come with this. Oh, at least his. I don't know if anybody else's, but it comes with the
Cleaner?
spoolie. Yeah, the cleaner. I thought that is an awesome idea.
Yeah, a lot of them come with something like that.
Yeah, that is neat. I've been using these plastic straws for a long time, but then they show them floating in the ocean and animals that get stuck. Oh my God! I'm like, oh no.
What I get
I
upset
try to
about is,
recycle like crazy.
like with the straws, the metal ones,
Yeah.
they sometimes don't fit like the big cups.
Ah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's too short.
Yep. Yeah, you gotta have a longer one because, I mean, obviously all different size cups, they should know that. Jeffrey's is pretty long because I would see him using his.
Yeah.
And his, I think it's like $20 for like 4 straws and a cleaner or something. I think that's what it was.
And his isn't foldable, right? They have foldable ones too.
Oh wow. Yeah, his were like not straight, but they had like some little curve to it.
Oh, yeah, the one that goes up like this one.
Yeah. But I never got around. Like, you know what? I don't got the money to spend this on these straws right now, you know? But I recycle like crazy. That's all, you know.
That's the one,
All,
you know.
it's what I do.
Something you need
Recycle
to know.
everything. I'll find stuff that's broken in the house and I'll recycle it into some other crap project or something, you know. There are things going on and off. Is that just a timer?
It turned off, and you move your hand, it turns on and off,
Oh, wow.
depending on where the sensor is and where your hand
Yeah, I just moved. Doop.
is. Okay.
Ooh. Now, if I wear those arthritis gloves, I don't know how far up the arm they go. So I think they're
Okay.
at the knuckle and up to kind of help. So I'll be testing them out. I don't have to wear my rings. It's like I'm at work. I'm like, I do my hair. I'll put some makeup on.
You don't need your rings. Now, because
yeah.
you have your nails, you don't need your rings
Yeah.
for sure.
This one I never take off though.
Hey,
This is the one my mom gave me years ago. That, nope. So I'll just wear that right underneath the glove. No sweat on that. But yeah, so when I wear them, I figure it might be pretty good at work. So I'll test all the new supplies probably tomorrow. So I got to work all day tomorrow. It's fun. It gets sore, but you know the good thing is that I'm not like
sitting there.
yeah, that, and I'm not like on a register where I have to wait until somebody can relieve me till I go to the bathroom or something. I'm kind of like, I float all around my department. If I have to go to the bathroom, they said, just go to the bathroom. You know what I mean? We're in charge of when we take our breaks and lunches and all that. I'm
And
like,
the bathroom is near there.
it's not far, it's straight back. Yeah, I'm like, yeah, I'm loving this. But I know when I left there, I'm like, oh my God, there was so much. I knew my shift was over, but I didn't want to leave. So I know I must enjoy this if I don't want to leave.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it's different for me. I've never worked like a department like that. I've done cashiering, of course. I started at ShopRite. I worked in retail, yes, but this is a little different because it's my department. And then the last job I had was a CNA. So, taking care of people and then going to take care of toys,
Much better.
I
There's
tell
no
you.
fight back or anything.
No. And it's that with the nursing shit, it was getting to know people and then they pass away. It really
That
tugged at
hurts.
your heart. I mean, I hated getting hospice cases, but it's like I listen to them and I just think to myself, oh my God, my client here is dying of cancer and I'm bitching about a freaking car part or something stupid.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I learned quite a bit from doing those jobs. And the people I met and the stories, I mean, it's amazing. I met a woman who, she became like my grandma. I went to her funeral, even though I left the company when she passed. I went to her funeral, and because I was doing that, I actually got fired from the other job I had. But she meant a lot to me, and she survived a plane crash. I never met anybody who survived a plane crash. So there's like the stories with people. Oh my God, especially the vets' wives, and a lot of them, their husbands died because of John's Manville with asbestos. It's like, oh my God, you got to be kidding me. I'm like, so many wives with their husbands that died because of that place. It's like the stories. God. And then you got some that were just absolutely amazing. Absolutely. And you build friendships, and then you get friendship. I was visiting my client's sister at her apartment. That's how close I got. It was like crazy. And she's like, Tammy, can you help us do this? Can you help us move him into the nursing home? And I'm going to be selling the house. And I'm like, sure. Absolutely. And then my son would visit some of these people, and they just love my kids. And then before my one silly client, because I had to shower him, and he was so bashful when I had to wash him, you know what I'm saying? He's like, oh, don't, and he would do that, and it's just like, oh my God, it was the cutest thing. He was so sweet. He gave my son all his pins, like some of his work
service
pins. Yeah, it was, and my son treasured that. And then he gave it to me several years ago, and he said, Mom, can you hold on to these? I said, yeah, I'll put them in a safe place. So it's just sweet damn people, but emotional. Ugh. So this, even though it's Walmart, they start you at $11 an hour. You can work your way up. They just going into orientation. They're like, people get promoted higher up, like to managers within a month or two. I mean, it depends how good you go.
Yeah.
And my coach walked by me, and she goes, you're doing pretty damn good. She goes, Tammy, I wouldn't be surprised if you became a manager. I said, that's nice of you to say, but I'll be honest with you, I don't want it. I said, I don't want that crap right now. I am enjoying what I'm doing. I don't want to be ticketing. I don't want to be running through the computers. And
It's like, you don't have to give me management.
No,
position. You know
just-
what you get? Give me a raise.
yeah, I'll take a raise, and I'll take appreciation. Thank you, you're doing a good job. I mean, that, I was like, I'm happy with whenever they say, you're doing good. They wanted me to clean up the Christmas aisle. I went and
Everyone's
did that.
You know, you're doing good.
Yeah,
You know.
honey, I've been out of work for 10 years. It's been 10 years since I have been on a payroll, taxes, all that kind of crap. So, and I had to be sure, because I went there, I got a job coach and everything who helped me, on the computer and looking up jobs, and I got that job like right away. But I had application in at Hunter Medical Center doing transport. I figured that would get me moving around, and I always wanted to work for the hospital.
Yeah.
But they just took so long. The ARC 100, and I applied for them, and they wanted me, but unfortunately I just accepted Walmart. So, but I heard that could be very stressful, because if you get 2 Down syndrome patients fighting, you have to take one of them has to go to the hospital. So the stuff that I heard about, I'm like, I don't know if I could or should, or, but you know, you drive to the clients' homes or to the whatever place, and but no, I like going in. I'm always bringing goodies to everybody. It's kind of, you know, they're like, "Oh, what you got today?" I brought them brownies the other. Well, I've been off 2 days, so prior Thursday. What the hell did? Yeah, Thursday. I think what's it? Thursday. So I brought everybody dark chocolate fudge and milk chocolate fudge brownies, and I said, "There you go, guys. Enjoy." Gives me someone to bake for, and you know, because kids aren't around, and Courtney was around all the time. It's nice to be alone, you know, just to come home and I'm like, just got the cats, nice and quiet, relaxing, compared to having, you know, her at the house all the time, and Harley, and chaos and all this other stuff, and she's got her apartment. Something's going down with that building. She called me up a couple days ago and said, "Holy shit, the fire marshal was here and cited the new owner. Like, he didn't have inspections. He had like bad paint or something, and just a whole lot of weird things going on."
So
I'm like,
would be
lead? I said, "You
lead
had lead paint in there?" But he got written up for, there was a fire in one of the apartments, and that's what started it.
Asbestos can be in paint too.
Yeah. And this place used to be an old horse stable in like 1800s, or it's from 1779. It's like super ass old. I mean, you look at it, you can see like it's not a flat wall, but you'll see like ridges. It looks like, oh my god, it's crazy. The walls are not even at all. The floors, nothing's even. It's all like this.
Buckling and buckling.
Oh man, it's terrible. So before she moved in, they put in the bathroom. The pipes blew, and it blew a hole right through underneath the sink. So if you stepped in, you fall straight down in. So they showed us that they had to repair it. They were supposed to do a bathtub, put in a new bathtub. You're never gonna believe what they did. No, they painted the bathtub. They didn't replace it, put a drop replacement, nothing. They painted the bathtub.
Yeah.
And then when they moved in, she would try to give Harley a bath. The paint started coming up.
Yeah.
I'm like, don't put her in that bathtub. So I said, I'm sorry guys, it's shower. You need to tell them that. You need to report it. So she did, and they still won't do anything about it.
Okay.
Ooh, what do you think, guys? This is just show myself. I'll have to do some editing. Want to be on film? No, seriously.
Huh?
You want to be on film?
Yeah.
You good? Alright guys, gonna show you the #1 chick with nails. Linda. Say hi.
Awesome nails.
Yes, awesome nails, baby. Gotta come here.